Once upon a time, there was a town, and all of the people were stuck. But one girl was different.
I really need this job.
I'm sorry.
They told her, "You'll never leave this place."
So how did she escape?
Hi, Kariana. How are you today?
I am very, very good. I have been doing awesome today. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. That's great to hear. So, Kariana, you star in the Amazon Prime TV series, Panic, out now. This must have been such an exciting production to be a part of. Tell us about the experience playing Lily.
Well, the experience playing Lily was so amazing. It was so awesome having a character that I could highly relate to. I feel like she's brave, smart, courageous, adventurous, and a girl of her own mind, and I feel like I matched that description pretty well. So I played some characters who are like completely opposite my personality, so it was nice having a character that I could highly relate to. So it was really fun playing Lily.
Yeah, sounds like you had a bunch of fun doing that. So how was it working with the teenage actors? Because I heard there was 7 on set with you. Did they give you any great advice, and was they fun to be around?
Well, they were so much fun to be around, and they were really, really nice to me. They were like just joining, including me into their group, which was really nice. I feel like I was just included with them. And Olivia Welch, who plays my older sister, Heather Nill, was so nice, and she was so sweet. We would go on her Snapchat app, and then we would take a bunch of pictures together, which was really, really fun. And Cameron Jones, we would take a bunch of pictures together too. And it was cool hanging out with the big kids, you know? So I very much enjoyed the experience hanging around with the bigger kids.
Yeah, sounds like it was very fun to be around with that bunch.
Me and Olivia and Bishop and a couple of other people, there was like a big blue or green screen right behind where we were doing the table read, and so we took a bunch of pictures there, and I have a bunch of fun pictures of just a bunch of people taking pictures with each other. It was really, really fun, and it was a great experience. So yeah. I also got a flower crown as well when I was heading on the bus to go back to base camp. I got a flower crown, which is really nice from production, and so I really, really treasure and love that.
The series Panic definitely has some crazy challenges. Did you see or experience anything while filming that you thought was particularly crazy?
Well, there were a couple things that jump into my mind when you asked that question. So first of all, it was really, really cold when we were filming Panic, really freezing. And of course it takes place in the summer, right? So we had to pretend like it was 90 degrees or something when it was really just freezing outside. So it was pretty crazy doing that. Also, of course, the tiger scene was pretty crazy to film because there was no tiger there, obviously, so I just had to pretend there was a tiger in my head, which was pretty crazy to do. So there are a couple other moments that I can think of, but just for the sake of the interview not being too long, I'm not going to share those.
Yeah, it must have been crazy, looking back at that, not knowing there wasn't a real tiger, but then seeing a tiger going around you. So, I heard you like singing and dancing. Is there any performers you admire and look up to?
Well, Taylor Swift, I'm probably her biggest fan. I love listening to her music, and I feel like she's just really inspiring. I feel like she's just speaking from her heart in her songs, and I love her performances. I went to a concert when I was I think 6 years old. I went to a concert of hers, and I very much enjoyed that. It was very, very fun, and she came out with a new album, so I've been enjoying that too.
Yeah, I've heard of Taylor Swift, and I've heard that she's great. It's always good to have someone to look up to in life. I also know that you enjoy drawing anime characters. What kind of thing do you like to draw, and what inspires you to draw them?
Well, that's a funny coincidence because I actually love drawing anime characters too. I think they're really cute, and like I have an anime coloring book that I love to practice on, and so I use that a lot. I also love drawing realistic characters as well. I have a bunch of pictures in my room of just like people and different characters from different TV shows that I've drawn. And I get my inspiration mostly from like Pinterest or YouTube, or like sometimes I'm just going on a walk and I'm like, oh, I want to draw a couple hundred pictures today. That seems fun. I have a bunch of drawing supplies as well. I have a whole collection of it. So yeah, I really love drawing. I feel like it's really calming for the soul, and that's my answer to that.
Yeah, it's really great to draw and just make tons of memories from those drawings.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that is actually a true fact. There is a bunch, even on the refrigerator, there's a bunch of my pictures. I spent a bunch of time in our hotel room just like drawing a bunch of pictures for my bedroom and the refrigerator, and you can see some of my artwork.
I imagine you're incredibly busy, but what do you like to do when you're on downtime?
Well, in my downtime, I love to mostly just, of course, draw and, of course, sing and dance, but I also love to hang out with my family a lot, and I love to hang out with my pets. I have one dog, her name is Jasmine, and then I also have a hamster, her name is Luna. I love to just like play on my Nintendo Switch, play on my iPad. I love like Among Us and Animal Crossing. Those are probably my two top favorite games. I also will sometimes, if I'm in the mood, clean. I don't do that every day, but I do it sometimes if I'm in the mood. So that's usually what I do between my busy schedules, and I think it's very, very good to have some free time during your schedules, because it can be a little stressful having a bunch of things on your agenda for the day. So I like to have a lot of free time.
Yeah, same. Seems like you have a lot of fun in your downtown. Anyway, thank you, Kariana. Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye, Cole.
I ain't got no place to